What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Milwaukee Treasures right here on Saved in the City TV with your girl, Iberia. Oh my God, it's absolutely going down. So say it's coming down. It's coming down and it's going down right here on Saved in the City TV. And I'm so excited to be sitting here with the amazing Pastor Walter Fields. How you feeling?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
I know we go way back. I'm like, oh, let me try to get official. You know,
Right.
We were actually talking about Wisconsin State Youth Choir kind of off camera, but there's so many of us that's where we met, and that's where our foundation was.
Strong roots.
Strong roots. And so I'm so excited that, years after that I can sit down with you, it's still in the ministry, still doing amazing work, and talk about the things that you have going on. So before we get into your actual interview, if this is your first time joining us here on Milwaukee Treasures, again, welcome. This is an opportunity that I take to shine light on folks in the community doing the work. It's so many people who talk about doing the work, but they don't actually do the work. But I like to shine light on folks who are actually doing the work. They're in the community, providing resources, providing connection for believers and unbelievers alike. And so that's what we do here at Milwaukee Treasures. That's what we do here at Saved in the City. We provide kingdom solutions for real world issues. And so how exciting it is, again, to sit next to a friend, a pastor that, again, is doing the work. So let's kind of just jump right in.
Awesome.
So we're talking about, the community service and the work that you do. And so you're the pastor of St. Paul.
St. Paul Church of God in Christ.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about St. Paul and how and why you decided to accept the call into the ministry.
All right. Well, St. Paul Church of God in Christ is a ministry that has been established for over 60 years.
Wow,
in the community of Milwaukee.
Right.
I was assigned here in 2011. January 2012.
Yeah.
And it's been a journey.
So when you was assigned, did you take a moment?
It was, I founded a church in 2008,
okay,
and then I took over this work and kind of merged them together.
Oh, I do know that, yes.
Kind of merged them together, and it's been a journey, but it's been rewarding and fulfilling. It just takes...
You got to be called.
Yes, you have to be.
That's why people who want to run to the pulpit, I'll be like, sir and ma'am, do you understand what goes with it?
Right. The preaching is easy.
That's the easy, yes.
The preaching is easy. It's the administration and the dealing with personalities of individuals both in the church and, like as you stated earlier, outside of the church.
Outside of the church, especially when you have a soul focus, which is to try to do the work of the Lord and all these other things.
Lord have mercy.
We just trying to do the work of the Lord,
yeah. And so, as far as accepting the call,
yes,
I knew I was called to preach a long time ago.
It was on you. You was oily even as a child.
It was just greasy, but it wasn't until you really are able to embrace the burden of ministry, because there's a lot of people who are called, but they don't care. But it's when you have the burden that sits on you, then you are compelled to embrace what God has put into you. So that's what really pushed me and propelled me into accepting the actual call of ministry.
No, I love that, because I really what I'm hearing, even in you saying that, is that it's a servitude. You know, there's a service that goes along with it. The pulpit, that's a part of the glory. That people, that's the part that they see, and they want that, and the accolades that kind of go with that. But like you said, there's the burden of the people,
and you have to be willing to accept that.
And you have to be willing to accept it, because it doesn't cut off because Sunday service is off.
Right.
You be toiling with some stuff in the middle of the night. Wow. So that's amazing. So thank you for accepting the call, and for, even moving forward with this particular assignment. And so, as far as the community service, I know you have an event coming up, and we'll get into that, but let's talk about some of the things that, you guys do for the community. And I think I did kind of pose a question earlier where I kind of said, why is it important for the church to be visible in the community?
Well, I think it's important for the church to be visible in the community so that the community understands that the church is not just here for shouting, preaching, and offerings.
Sir, yes.
Because that's the mentality of the community, is that the church is just pulling from the community and never investing back into the community.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
believe that if the community knows what our sole purpose really is,
Yeah.
then maybe they'll come in and then begin to
Yeah.
be partners with the church. Because I also believe that not only does the church have a responsibility to the community, but the community has a responsibility to the church.
Talk about it.
You know, you
How
can't
so?
you can't just depend on the church
Yeah.
when you're in need. Because
yeah.
the church is a not-for-profit organization.
Yeah.
We're receiving donations to do everything that we do.
True.
However, we want to be able to be a blessing and a resource to everyone.
To everyone.
That you encounter. And
Yeah.
so it's important for us to partner together, to
Yeah.
link together.
I love that. I love that. It's a give and take. It is,
Yes.
so once you've received, find a way that you can give back to your local church,
Yes.
whether, and it's not always a monetary
Not at all.
monetary thing. Sometimes it is, because
Yes.
we got to keep the lights on. We got all these other things going on. But, sow your
Service.
time. Service. Yeah.
Time. Just help.
Make
help do
make
things.
make some chicken,
Fry the fish.
Fry the fish.
Right.
Make a cake. There's all kinds of ways that we can help. So interesting that I think last week, my Milwaukee church was another former Wisconsin State Youth Choir
Yes,
member,
I saw
Pastor
that.
Brian.
My brother.
Exactly.
Pastor
And so
Brian.
we were talking about, because it's something you said a little bit earlier, we were talking about how, with the community, you can't just show up, like you said, you just can't show up and just even in the church and just with hands out. I mean,
Right.
you can, but, when it comes down to the community, don't just show up when there's been a shooting or there's
Exactly.
been, be there so that
Exactly.
people aren't like, oh, okay, here they come now. Like,
Right.
this is a part of, like I saw you when I pulled up, you're waving to the folks across the
Yes,
street.
yes,
Like, the
yes.
community is the church
Yes.
as well.
And
yeah.
they need to know that the church is there to help them establish a foundation and to bring connectivity
Yeah.
and relationship to them with God.
Absolutely.
Because I believe, like this generation that we're in, when we were growing up, I mean, your mom took you to church.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Our parents took us to church.
there was
and-
no option,
Right.
ma'am and sir. Like, I'm going.
But we're struggling now because this generation really doesn't know God. And so I think the community needs to bring that to them.
Yeah.
Most people are not coming to church
Yeah.
anymore. So now, whereas they used to bring us to church, now we have to take the church.
Wow, exactly. And it goes back to that whole, sometimes we are the Bible
Right.
that the folks are going to read. And so we got to show up where they are.
Right.
That's exactly what Jesus would do. So, we're talking about connecting to the community and resources. So let's talk a little bit about what St. Paul has done for the community. Yeah.
Well, here on 53rd Street.
And that's right. We're right
yeah,
in the heart of the city.
We in the hood.
53rd and Center.
But we've been able to do some great things over here, if I must say so myself. And it's
yeah.
not, it has not been about self-promotion,
Yeah.
but it's all about empowerment to the neighborhood that we're fixed in. As you see when you pull it up, we're right here in the middle of houses.
Yes, right.
We're right in the middle of houses. So
Yeah.
some of the things we've done annually, we do a school drive.
Love it.
We do toiletry drives. Right now, we're in the midst of our summer youth program where we provide meal programs for the young children that are in the area and whosoever will.
Yeah.
We feed them.
Yeah.
We have tutoring programs, Dominion Minds, tutoring.
Dominion Minds. I love that.
Tries to help the young people, and not just, it goes from elementary all the way up to a collegiate level.
Sure.
To help those that are in their studies, to provide that resource. So much that we can continue to do. Community Day we do,
Yeah.
where we give away free food. We bring out the bounce houses
Yeah.
have resources to come just to provide something.
Yeah.
There has to be connectivity. When I got here to this particular ministry, I went and I knocked on every door just to let them know,
That's the
hey, we're
work.
here. We're here just to do
Yeah.
what we can
Yeah.
to be a beacon of hope for this area. And so we're not just sitting back.
Yeah,
And
right.
a lot of times, on behalf of other mid-sized or
Yeah.
smaller churches,
Sure.
we're grassroots.
I love that.
We're grassroots, and,
Yeah.
and that's what we endeavor to do to empower the people. I often tell the church that I pastor here that if we empower people, people will empower the church.
Ooh, I love it. I love that give and take. I absolutely love that give and take. And so you guys have something else coming up really soon, career
Yes.
fair, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Another organization that I founded in 2008 called Project Restoration. You know my story. I've come through great
Yeah.
challenges in life, but the Lord has been kind to me.
Yes. Oh,
And
I love it. Yeah.
in 2008, I founded an organization called Project Restoration, which was established to help individuals be restored post-incarceration.
Oh God, that's so needed.
Yes, and so
Yeah.
we've had maybe 2 other career fairs, but on the 15th of July.
Come on. Oh, that's coming up quick.
That's
Come on,
coming up
y'all.
next week, the
Yeah.
15th of July at 10 a.m., from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
We will have right here in St. Paul Church.
Oh, yes, right in the church.
On 53rd and Center, right in the middle of the
I love
community.
it.
30 resources as far as employers.
Wow.
And, that will be here in our facility, offering jobs to individuals in our community. And we
my
are
goodness.
excited because
That's huge.
I'm telling you, one of the things that people struggle with coming home from incarceration is employment.
Yeah. Yep. I know it. Firsthand.
People can say it all they want, but they're going to do a background check, and for the most part, they're going to deny
Yeah.
you because of that.
Yeah. And they
so-
will, yeah, like you said, they won't say it.
Right.
But you just won't get the job.
Right. And so we're collaborating with so many.
Yeah.
Aurora is coming, Potawatomi is coming.
Oh, wow.
A plethora
Yeah.
of employers are coming to offer jobs.
So people need to come with their
They
resumes
need
in
to come
hand,
with
ready
their-
to go.
And there'll be seminars, even if you don't
Okay.
have a
Okay.
resume, come. We have individuals that are going to be here to help you tweak your resume.
Oh,
we have
okay.
individuals going to tell you how to talk. And if you need to know how to dress before you come, give us a call a day or so before,
I
because
love
we
it.
want you to come and be
And be
presentable.
ready, be prepared.
And so I'm excited about it, and I just believe that it's going to be a great benefit to the community, not
Yes,
just
yeah.
in this area, but everybody's welcome to come
Wow.
and participate in what is going
So
on here.
July 15th, and what's the time frame?
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
10
we'll be
a.m. to
here.
2, and then give them the address for the church.
The
Yeah.
address is 2661 North on 53rd Street. That's one block. I'm sorry, when you're coming up center, it's just turn left. Go south. Go south.
Go.
South. If you go south, I'm telling you, you're gonna go higher.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be there with, I think I was sharing with you, I do, help people
Yes.
with disabilities get jobs. So I'm definitely going to send some folks out to this resource fair
Yes.
on July 15th. Oh my God, so absolutely amazing. You talked about some of the partners that, the people that are going to be coming. Or is there anyone else that maybe you want to acknowledge that is kind of supporting the efforts? Or
Well, we have so many, and if
So
I
many
start
people.
one,
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna see
That's-
this, because we're gonna promote you, because you're doing such a phenomenal job, and so you're gonna say, well, you didn't call my name.
That's true.
But
That's
we
true.
have a
That's true.
plethora of resources
Yeah.
and individuals who are aiding us, and I'm telling you, this is all something that people have come together
Yeah.
and collaborated and said, you know what, we want to be a part of this, and we want to make sure that this is successful and that the people are ultimately benefited.
I love it. Y'all, this is church. Like,
Yes.
this is church. I mean, Sunday morning, that's great. We get our refilling and
Yes.
all of that. But really, church begins when we hit these streets, boots on the ground, create spaces for resources for the community. That's what it's really about. And so I'm so excited, again, to be able to shine light on you, Pastor Walter, and your amazing church and everybody connected to it that are out here, sometimes thanklessly, doing the work. And so that's what Milwaukee Treasures is about, taking the opportunity just to say, okay, let's stop for a moment before the big event. Thank you for all that you're doing. And a quick shout out to Lanice McGee,
Yes.
who is actually nominated you for this Milwaukee Treasure Awards. And so I always say that to people that, sometimes I'm selecting folks and I see different people, and sometimes I can't see everybody,
Right,
and
right.
so if you have someone someone that you would like to nominate as for a Milwaukee treasure, then make sure that you email me at savedinthecitymke@gmail.com. Again, that's savedinthecitymke@gmail.com, and we'd love to shine light on them as well. Pastor Walter, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me say thank you for taking the time to acknowledge those grassroots ministries and organizations that really do have a passion to assist and to aid individuals as they transition through life, not just incarceration, but through life. There's so many needs in the community, and they need to know where to come.
Where to go, man. It does my heart well. Thank you. It does my heart well. Just because, again, just even in the city, there's a face of Milwaukee that the news would want you to see.
Yes.
And so I like to say, no. Let me show you what Milwaukee really looks like.
Yes.
It looks like a Pastor Walter. It looks like all these different Pastor Brian McKee, the folks that are doing the work. And so again, I appreciate the thanks, but again, it's a big pile of thanks, and we just all in it.
Right.
Well, you guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And again, make sure you stay connected to all things Saved and the City so that you don't miss out on this amazing event happening July 15th at 10 o'clock right here at St. Paul Kojic on 53rd and Center. And again, you guys, come on out, and we love you so much here. And until next week, be encouraged.
God bless you.
Bye.